sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the San Francisco 49ers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Santa Clara. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Get set, get set.
Kittle is the man in motion. They run once more with McCaffrey. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
Dixie Maverick, Dixie Maverick. Stepping in, come 19, come 19 Lions.
Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Dragon 60. Red. 60 Vikings. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
On play action, Shador. High-headed defenders draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
79 Broncos.
On third down, Sanders. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 32 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go now. 18, Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Sanders. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Kevin Stefanski going to turn to his field goal unit. That one is good. And the Browns will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Exiting, and he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
We call them choppers because they go to chop. Took her out of valley because I run that like Nike, we got it on lock.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Watch out! Yellow.
They'll go with Purdy. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. 2nd and 5.
Outside. Do not. Up.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Line around up. Box. Up.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 7.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Juwan Jennings. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. 3rd and 5.
Get set. Yellow. Watch out. Up.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will score! Christian McCaffrey, touchdown San Francisco.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cut 19. Let's go now. 7 Pirates. 70 Lions. Ready.
As Shador on first down. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Cut. Ready? 79 Broncos. Ready? Cowboy 80. Go.
Now Shador. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. It's a Browns first down.
Captain 11. Captain 11. Here we go. Here we go. Chopper. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattlers. Ready?
They'll run the toss here with Judkins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Cup 19.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. That is intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over here at their own 22.
Sanders pass.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Yellow. Outside.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback. So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
They're going. Here's Purdy. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down.
Bronco lead, 19 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. This throw left is complete with Judy. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Browns.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And the Browns are on top. It's now 10-7. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Get set, get set. Up.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
They'll come up for second and 9.
Second and 9.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, here's second down.
Get set, get set. Up.
They'll drop to throw. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there.
Yards to go.
And third down coming up.
Up. 18. Up.
Throwing again is Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now McCaffrey. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Get set, get set. Line around, up. Yellow. Yellow. Fox, Fox. Stop.
McCaffrey. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Talk things over before third down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Man in motion here is Jennings. Here's McCaffrey. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Interesting call for the defense. Pressure or sit back on 4th and 5.
Watch out. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. That one. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's first down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Get it. Prep 19 light. Drag him 60. 18 Rattler. 18 rep. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Nothing 19. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's caught. It's Isaiah Bond.
It's a gain of 18.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. Down the field, he's got Corley. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
On first down, it's Sanders. That is caught at the 3. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready, go. Ready, right?
To throw again is Sanders. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll